We need an intro.
Okay, I'll do it.
We gotta be like our inspiration.
No,
I know
it's
we
the
can't do it
regular
like
intro.
Oh. Hello guys.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you guys are well and safe and healthy. Today, actually no. If you guys are not already subscribed, pause this video and press subscribe down below. Along with that, hit the bell notifications link so you know when a new video is going live. So today we are going to do a random chit chat, parenting-ish, Q&A-ish.
With the kids.
With the kids, because they won't leave us alone. We just wanted to record a video for you guys and we've been getting some random questions. So we figured, let's just throw them all into one video. Shay's behind the camera.
What up?
So she's gonna ask us stuff. And yeah, that's how it's happening today. Baby, do you have anything to say?
Let's get it.
First up, when do you think your child will be born? Actually, my goddaughter.
Morning? Like morning or night?
Morning or night. And what exact time she's gonna watch this?
I think it's going to, I feel like I'm gonna start feeling contractions and stuff like middle of the night-ish, and I feel like she's gonna come by midday the next day. So I would say 1:00 p.m.
I actually always envision it during the day. Like, it never crossed my mind that a baby can be born at night. Like, every time
in the
you
middle
say,
of the night?
Yeah, anytime I've pictured it, it's like always light outside. So it's gonna be in the day. So if I have to give it a time, I'm gonna say 12:26 p.m. Best time of the day.
Because his birthday is 12/26, guys. He has no logic behind that, except for the fact that his birthday is 12/26.
Let's see.
How much will she weigh? Pounds and ounces.
Ooh, that's hard. So Corey was
pounds,
not
26 and off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You wouldn't get any more kids if that was the case.
JK, but nah, go ahead.
It's hard to answer because I was a preemie baby and I was 6 pounds.
She was a big preemie baby.
I was a big preemie baby. And Corey was 9 pounds. But on the flip side of that, I was 21 inches. He was 22 inches. We see who stopped growing. I feel like she's gonna weigh 8 pounds and be 21 or 22 inches.
Jeez. 9 pounds and be 22 inches.
9 pounds, 22 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we betting? Because what do I get if I win?
I'll give you another kid.
No, that is not No!
Yeah.
Whatever. You blew it. Next.
Will she have hair when she comes out?
I don't think so. She has a lot of heartburn.
I have a lot of heartburn, which the myth says that means hair. But also, did I have a lot of hair? I had hair. I'm really hairy. You're pretty hairy too.
I can't remember if I had a lot of hair though. Like right out the womb.
In the picture downstairs, you have a lot of hair.
I mean, I was there.
That
you know,
looked
on
like
Earth.
6 months.
I was on Earth for a while, so.
That looked like no more than 6 months.
How long did it take for hair to grow?
I don't know.
See? Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I think she'll have hair. Maybe not a lot, but I have very coarse, curly texture, and I'm just hairy everywhere. I had a mustache, a unibrow. If I didn't get my life together now, I would still have that.
She blew up.
Yeah, it was really bad. But yeah, I'm very hairy, and I come from a very, very hairy family, like even like on the sides of my face. So I feel like she's destined to have hair. When we were growing up, people used to actually call me and my cousins the stash crew. It's very heartbreaking.
It's alright. I look like Norbit, so we all
You
good.
did look like Norbit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you think her hair color is going to be black or dark brown.
Yeah.
What about eye color?
I think she'll have brown eyes.
How do you imagine her personality being?
I think she's gonna be an angel, just like her mom.
It's not the personality she's talking about.
You can have an angel-like personality.
Like her mom?
Yeah. I think she's gonna be extremely, well, does that count, OCD?
Yeah.
I think she's gonna be extremely OCD like her father.
If she's not,
I think she's gonna be sarcastic with dry humor. like her mom and her dad, actually. Yeah. I think that she's gonna be a mixture of us, like, and we're like very like this. Like, we're very mellow with like sarcastic, dry humor, but still like just, you know.
A little dramatic.
No.
She'll be a little dramatic.
I think that, yeah. I think she'll be a mixture of our personalities as far as like being like mal-mannered, not like I can't imagine us having like a super talkative, like super, what is it, extroverted child, because neither one of us are like that.
Watch.
Like hyper?
Come out just
like hyper and just into everything. I can't imagine that, but sometimes they say it's like the opposite of what the parents are.
Exactly.
So we're gonna be looking at her like, sis.
Go lay down. Get out of our face.
Yeah, so that would be interesting. I think she'll be a mixture of us, but I mean, you know, we'll see.
What do you hope she gets from mom, Corey?
What I hope she gets from mom?
As far as like her looks, and I mean, if you want to add personality.
Personality and looks.
Yeah.
2 different questions.
I'm a big fan of the nose.
Too late. She already has your nose.
We'll see when that comes out. Nose. She has nice lips.
She does have my like thingy right here, and we know that from the 3D, like the little like indent in the lip. So that's the only thing I know for sure is from me. So
I'll say that. Personality wise, I mean, we talked about the personality.
no. What do you hope that she gets from me?
It's looks still.
No, personality.
What you just said. All right, from you. Like I said, I'm already figuring she's gonna be a little dramatic, just slightly. You know, thanks to me, I'll even her out.
Do you hope that she gets that?
I mean, I don't hope, but I mean.
Right, baby. So what
there's
do you
life.
hope that she gets from me?
Like, what amazing
go
qualities.
Get her attitude.
That took way too much to get out of you.
Well, no, seriously.
Way too much.
All right, seriously, like for real, like you got your mind on something, you go get it. So for sure, definitely, like, and yes, I'll say that.
Okay.
Wait, I get to answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you hope she gets from dad? Personality and look wise.
I hope she is personality wise, or not even personality, but like skill trait, whatever. I hope she enjoys working out and has his athleticism, because I don't have that at all. And I like played, my mom made me try like all these sports growing up, and I would be like crying and like breaking nails and doing stuff and like hate it. So I hope she has that just for health purposes. Personality wise, I hope she is a woman of her word. I hope she's a woman of her word like her dad is. Like from the beginning, if he says he's gonna do something, he is like, you can put money on it. Like he's gonna do it, and that's just that. Are you done?
I'm done now.
Looks wise, let me look at you. Other side.
I mean, nothing.
We have a lot of similar traits. Cause he has thick eyebrows, I have thick eyebrows. We have similar noses.
I heard I got nice cheekbones.
Oh, your scrunchy eyes are cute.
Oh, that's because,
No. He thinks he's Polynesian, guys. Just, he's been telling me that from like our first date, and I just still, no.
That's what Fancy said.
She would know.
What are some things you're both nervous about when it comes to parenting?
Me? I don't know if I really have any nerves right now. That's just because I'm really just cross that bridge type of guy. And just to see what happens first. But really, I like to just see what happens. So honestly, I don't really, not too many nerves right now. Oh yeah, blowouts. Well, everybody talks about the blowouts, but I really think I'm just gonna throw him in the tub.
So he's like very, very OCD with anything that's like nasty or like sticky, dirty, anything. So I'm very interested to see this first blowout and how he handles it, because he's gonna lose his mind. And he keeps saying he's gonna just put her in the tub, and I think that is what he's gonna do, but I feel like he's gonna cry while doing it and like lose his mind. So I'll make sure to also get that on video for you guys, because that first blowout is going to be...
He's going right in the tub.
Y'all
Y'all saw her closet. She has plenty of clothes, so...
Still, when it's on your hand and going up her back...
Hell no.
And going up her back and all of her neck.
We'll keep y'all updated.
Exactly. What am I most nervous about? So unlike him with like the cross that bridge situation, I am the total opposite. So I like to try to plan and prepare for every single thing. She literally has everything, multiple versions of everything, just in case she doesn't like it. Even just from like a mom standpoint, like I've just been trying to make sure I do all my research and learn all this stuff, when a lot of it is, like he said, gonna be on the job training. But I just feel like you can never be too prepared. So it doesn't hurt to know all this stuff.
It's true as well.
So we kind of balance each other out in that way. Like with me being like super like type A, got a plan for everything. But also with him, like, let's just figure it out as we go. I don't know. What else am I nervous about?
Complete me.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Probably not.
I don't know. I just don't want to be a complete failure of a mom. So, I mean, you know.
You won't be.
Kind of scared about that, but you know, whatever. No big deal.
Rapid fire question.
Oh.
Okay.
At the same time, okay?
We gotta do. Yeah.
At what age is she allowed to date? 1, 2, 3.
21.
Corey, that's not how this game works.
This.
He didn't even react.
Babe.
Because I don't want to be that dad. You're not dating until you're married.
21. 16. 16 was when I was allowed to date. Now, officially.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's the thing. Like, no, Dad, I don't have a boyfriend.
Is that what she sounds like?
At school. I mean, yeah, because she's going to be my little
Well,
baby girl.
but like, you don't take it serious before then. That's
Okay, a serious, like, hey, I'm coming to pick you up. We going out to eat and all that. Not just
I don't even want to talk about
passing
this.
notes in class. You remember passing notes? When you had to wait between classes and just like, okay.
Or like stick it in their locker.
Yeah. Or if y'all were like really into it, and y'all was like the dedicated couple, like, oh, they really been going together. They got some time in, and when you're in school, some time in. It's like a month at
Who
least.
did you have some time in with?
No, I didn't have time in. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It was like, I seen the other couples. They had a whole notepad, like, dedicated just to themselves.
I did see that, and then they would pass the whole notepad.
Exactly. They just gave the whole
back and
notepad.
forth. I had that with friends.
After class.
With
See?
like female friends.
Oh, see how you cleared that up?
I did.
Backtracked real quick on that one.
Are you done?
Okay.
But yeah, next. I'll
Next
try to do
question.
better.
What's something your parents taught you that you also want to teach Harper?
I think just, being punctual. That's a big thing for me. I like that people know that I will be on time. Pretty much punctual, accountable. Like, you know, you can depend
Corey
on them.
comes from a really strong military family, and his life reflects that, even though he wasn't in the military. That's also something I love. Like, just as far as like organization, discipline, being a man of his word, punctual, like everything.
It did backfire though, you know, got a little older, you know, the whole kind of going out scene. I realized that.
You gotta stop showing up early.
Like, all right, we're going out. You know, I'll meet you there at 12. I get there at 12, nobody's there.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
That really means like one.
Yeah, like, okay, gotcha.
Oh, this one is a good one too. Having balance and building your own relationship with God. Because I feel like I come from like a very, very, like we were born and raised in the church. Like if my mom could have had me in a pew, she probably would have. Like that's how much preachers, pastors, like my whole family. My grandfather was a bishop, all of that. So like all of our family friends, all they did was church 24/7. And my grandma taught her kids that like you need to have a life outside of this. but also have a strong relationship with God. And I think that's something that I definitely want to teach my kids. Like, you have to have balance and like know the world outside of the church, but also keep God first.
Okay.
Definitely agree.
Corey, rapid fire question. Okay. For the last week, what is JaLisa currently craving?
Oreo
One,
ice
two,
cream.
Blizzard. Baby, we have to do it at the same time.
You play a sport.
It was pressure. You didn't say 1, 2, 3 until I said Oreo ice cream. It was
didn't even get there.
rapid fire. So what? I mean, that was
You were right.
See, you said the same thing. Well, you said Blizzard.
I
I said
said
ice cream.
Blizzard.
So
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
Same thing.
Another one.
you doing 1, 2, 3?
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
That was
3.
rapid fire,
She
but
will
okay.
do.
I will ask and then 1, 2, 3. What food can she absolutely not stand currently? 1, 2, 3.
You don't really have one. She don't really have one. I mean, everything literally is not. It's whatever you say.
She hasn't had Mexican food.
You
in a
might
while.
have just say like
I am not feeling
I
Mexican
mean,
food right now.
we just had Chipotle.
When did we just have Chipotle?
We did just
See,
have
exactly.
Chipotle.
See, it's not like a one thing that just she doesn't
that's
want.
true.
It's like you can only say one thing.
Louisiana rub.
Oh yeah,
Wingstop.
that's true.
I used to
Oh,
only eat
yeah.
those, and I have not had them since
You're right.
being pregnant.
Louisiana rub.
Well, I tried it once, and I thought I was gonna throw up. But those were like the only ones that
Okay.
thing that like I had regularly, because that was like Wingstop was like my keto meal, and I can't take those right now.
What is one thing you enjoy about each other currently? Like pregnant you and
This
seeing
man
him.
is already super dad. He makes me want to give him 24 babies.
Whoa now. No.
He makes me want to keep giving him babies because he just is on it with everything. And it's just so amazing and so sexy.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Yeah. I think watching him like through his like becoming a dad phase is like really a turn on. That's what I'm loving.
Where that came from?
Answer the question, please.
Just how easy she makes things. Like, you hear about a lot of,
Pregnant women?
yeah, a lot of pregnant women and stories and everything that happens after they get pregnant and the mood swings. She doesn't really get bad. Like, not at all.
What's the
Especially from-
worst thing I've done or how I've been? Shay, you can answer this too.
I can. All right, the worst thing, like, actually towards me, because I'll let Shay answer hers. But the worst thing she's done was there was one time when we were actually meeting. She had already drove there, and I was trying to find where she was because I think I came from work. It's like straight from workouts or something, and it was like I was trying to find where she was. She could see me, but I couldn't see her.
Oh.
So she was trying to tell me how to get to her, but I was going down like a one-way street. So she was trying to tell me to turn around, but I was like, I can't. She's like, turn around. I'm on the other way. Turn around. She was like really trying to get me to turn around. I'm trying to tell her, like, that's why I was in my head. I'm like, she's pregnant. Just calm down. So I was like, baby, it's a one-way street. I gotta keep going down, then flip around, and I'll be back. So.
That is not a bad story comparatively speaking.
That's
about
what
some
I
of the
say.
ones we hear about.
Compared to other stories, that's probably the worst. If I think of anything while Shane was telling you hers, come back to me.
Have I done anything, Shayma?
No. I think the only thing is like, well, yeah, pregnancy helps when you're like processing, when you're adding that factor in. But JaLisa is a hardcore planner, which we both are. But also with that, I don't always know like emotional or physical state that she's in. So we can go from like, today we're conquering the world literally to like, just kidding. And so mentally having to like be aware like she physically can't. It's not that she just is not like in a
Yeah,
fun
like
today.
I'll send Shay a whole list of stuff like we're gonna do this tomorrow, we're gonna do this video, this, that, and this and that. I'll see you at this time. What time are you planning on being here? I'm gonna be ready to work, blah blah blah. Then that morning comes.
And she's like, so yeah,
I can't do any of it, cancel it all. And then that's just it.
so it's nothing bad. It's just like on the back end personally, like me preparing in a separate life to do things, and then like I'll stay up the whole night to make sure that she has my full attention, and then she's like, just kidding, and I'm like, oh, I just lost out on 8 hours of sleep, but it's fine.
But hey, nothing big.
Nothing big, it's fine. But
I think that's probably been my biggest adjustment.
Yeah, I think so. You guys probably know this. She's a super hard worker.
And
so
it was
like
frustrating at first. Like for me,
I'm frustrated for you, not at you. If
yeah,
that makes
I
sense.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a very, very, very hard worker, and like not being able to do what I'm usually able to do at first, like it hit me hard. I was like, I'm a failure. I'm just gonna, lose everything. Like this is just, how am I gonna keep up the pace with my content and my work and all this kind of stuff? Like I've just gotten started. I have a good momentum going. I can't go backwards. All this stuff, and it was just it was a hard pill to swallow. And I feel like now I've learned, like, you're building a human, no big deal. But also like learned ways around it. So
That's
I really
been my
only
favorite
fully
thing.
work 1 or 2 days a week, right?
Yeah.
Like work.
I think
I'll
that's
lay on my
been-
computer and
Yeah.
do stuff, but I really only fully work 1 to 2 days a week. And the pandemic has taught me, like I've done more in this pandemic than I did before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So it taught me how to work smarter, not harder, should I say.
Yeah. That's
I
my
like it.
favorite thing about this season is because you guys don't know this, she's shown herself a lot of grace, which is like insane to watch. So like her being like, okay, I really can't go all in, and being like, okay, I'm actually tired, guys.
Yeah.
So watching her like listen to her body has been great, and I'm not gonna cry. So
See, it's not been that bad. You've been.
so proud of myself for making through that.
She's been
Great.
a unicorn.
Another question here. How do you both deal with the unknown or anxieties of parenting?
Cross the bridge.
He feels like cross that bridge. I feel like every parent is figuring it out. So I think even just with me wanting to overplan, I've pretty much learned that nobody was ready to be a parent, but they got ready and figured it out in the act. And then I also realized that, like, even just with all of our friends who have families and kids, like, everybody runs their house how they want to run their house. So, like, we don't have to follow anybody's rules for anything. Like, all we have to do is teach our kids the word and train them up in the ways of God. And after that, it's really up to us to figure out what works for our house and what we want to do for our kids. So I think that relieves a lot of pressure, because it's like we get to create our own blueprint.
I like it.
Do you all still enjoy date nights, even though we're quarantined and you're pregnant?
Do we?
Yeah.
What do you do?
We literally, like, we still go out. Like, our thing is going out, like, by the lakes and by ponds and stuff, and just, like, listening to the water and stuff like that. We haven't been out to eat a lot, like, sitting there. We go to Cracker Barrel regularly, because that's our favorite breakfast spot. A lot of things that we do so much together. And, like, it's, like, actual well-spent time. So even though it's not, like, out to a restaurant or getting dressed up and stuff, we make sure our time is well spent.
I think we do pretty good with date nights still. Like I said, just random times, pretty much. We'll plan here and there, like, hey, let's go do this on Friday. But other than
It's
that,
really
it's
been hard for
just
me to get dressed, though. I think that's the biggest thing. And that was my favorite part of our date nights, was, like, getting cute. So the fact that it takes me, like, double the time to get dressed, and then by the time I'm done getting dressed, I'm, like, sleepy, is, like, I wish I was better at that.
I mean, a big thing for our date nights, well, in the past, because now it's a little cold outside. But yeah, a big thing was just like she said, going to sit by the water. So it was like we really didn't have to get dressed. It was just like,
Right.
you feel like going to sit out,
Yeah.
we just throw our sweats on and just go
Yeah.
listen to music and all that. But yeah, so
Yeah,
there's that.
and we're gonna have a little lake by our new home, so that'll turn into our regular date nights.
Everybody's asking, how do you financially prepare for a baby?
So the question was, if you guys didn't hear Shay,
Oh, sorry.
how do you financially prepare for a baby? And I really think it really just depends on your own lifestyle. Like, for me, I wanted to be in a place where I didn't have to do much thinking. Everybody is totally different, like completely different. But for me, I didn't want, like, because I knew I would have the anxieties with becoming a parent. I didn't want financial anxieties on top of that. So I think for me, one of my goals was to just always be in a financially stable place, to be able to move around and have options. So like, we want a big family. So something I knew we wanted a big family. I knew I always wanted a big family. So I'm working hard so that if the time comes, when the time comes that we need a nanny or like extra help in the house, I'm able to do that. So for me, I kind of just try to match my work ethic to the life that I want to live.
Which baby names did we nix from the list? So they're not on your list.
I don't even remember. Oh, you didn't like Peyton. And that was one of my favorites.
Y'all can have Peyton.
No offense to any Peytons out there.
No offense, but y'all can have Peyton.
What else did you not like?
He told me another one the other day when I walked in and I was like, no, we will not.
What, Levita Alizé Jenkins?
Oh, Levita Alizé.
Look how excited.
Yeah.
What else didn't you like? Because you pretty much nixed all my baby names.
No, I did not.
So before Harper, I had Harlow, Harlem, and Harley.
So we're not using those?
No. Because Harper's going to be like, why would you do that to me? Yeah, so I had all of those, and Harper was the only one that he liked.
I wasn't the only one. It just sounded the best. I mean, Harper Renee just rolls off the tongue.
Sure does.
It's going to be a brand name one day.
Sounds like a dad.
Don't try to use it, or we will sue. Take legal action.
Plans on creating a balance between your work lives and being parents?
I feel like for me, really both of us, we really are in both a very good position where our job, we can be flexible with our jobs. For me specifically, I plan on incorporating my family life into my job as much as I feel comfortable with doing so. But I do not feel like I will not slow down my work just to be a mom. I told you guys before, I have zero intention on stopping working. I love my job. I love making money. I love connecting with you guys. And I just don't see it stopping. So I feel like it's just gonna all mesh together. And then we'll just follow
Cross
you
the
around.
bridge.
Yeah. We are in a very good position where like we can be flexible and decide what we want our life to look like, and that's all thanks to God. So I feel like if a time comes where I feel like I'm gonna have to slow down with work, like for example, when I was going into high school, my mom had got offered a job that would basically make her commuting like from state to state. And she made the decision, like literally the job of a lifetime. She made the decision to decline the job because she knew it was a pivotal time for me, you know, like puberty and just like a pivotal time in my life, in her daughter's life, that she didn't want to miss out on or not be around for. So I feel like there are different things that'll happen in life, and I'll just make the call on the job, like on the play. I don't know how to say it.
What are you most excited about? Did we talk about that?
I'm just most excited to really just see who she is and like what she picks up from the two of us. There are a lot of times where like I'll catch myself doing something and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this literally sounded exactly like my mom. Not that it's a bad thing, but the stuff that I used to be like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Why are you doing that? Blah, blah, blah. And I catch myself doing the same exact things in the same exact way. So I'm interested to see like what she picks up from us. And just to have her here and be around and to build our family. And for her to just, I don't know.
Mine would definitely be to meet her, see what she really looks like.
And let her run all over ya?
Putting the foot down.
Yeah, right. Raise your hand if you think that Corey is going to be
Go ahead.
the strict parent and just like telling her no. Like you're never gonna tell her no.
That's a joke.
Because then she's
No, you're not.
She can't be. All right, she's gonna be like spoiled, but she can't be a spoiled brat.
She's not gonna be a brat because we won't
Yeah, because
allow
I'm
that.
putting my foot down.
You're not gonna put your foot down.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
He's gonna let her get whatever she wants, and I'm gonna have to swoop in and be like, baby girl, we can't really do that right now, blah, blah, blah. And she's gonna be like, well, daddy said.
Nope. She gonna be, no, don't tell my dad. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Watch.
She's gonna laugh when they say they're gonna tell her dad. Tell him.
Tell him. Please call him.
She's gonna tremble in fear.
Yeah, right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any additional questions, drop them below. Also, video suggestions that involve us just sitting here talking are highly, highly recommended, because I can't really do the whole try on haul thing right now, or just anything that requires a lot of energy, because even getting down onto this floor, I was breathing hard and stuff. I'm not doing that hot chip challenge. I love you guys. Make sure you guys are following on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Baby, you should just do it. Because you know it.
Seriously.
But yeah, make sure you guys are following everywhere. We love you. Peace out.
What's up, Mom?
Help.
What's up, Mom?
Help. Thank you, baby. That's so
What's
sweet.
up,
You
Mom?
always help your mom. High five. We're on camera. You gonna embarrass me? High five.
Boom.
Love me back.
Hey, friends.
That's my good boy. Hey! Alright, we gotta do a video. Everybody, skedaddle.
What's the intro? And action.